Hello, beautiful people. This is another lecture brought to you by Distinct Academy. So today I'm just gonna break down these lectures into two parts. So I'm just gonna go through just the background of arithmetic sequences, just to make sure um, everyone has a base before we go into those exam type questions. So I've already written some notes as you can see on the screen. So if I can just read through. So an arithmetic sequence with a 10a and common difference d has a general 10 given by t n equal to a plus n minus 1 in parentheses multiplied by d, which is the difference. And then the sum of n terms, maybe I can just help you by highlighting here. Take the highlighter. So the sum of n terms, this is n terms. The sum of n terms of an arithmetic sequence can be calculated using either of the formulae given below. So we have these two formulas. So you have Sn equal to n divided by 2. In parentheses you have 2a plus, also in parentheses you have n minus 1 multiplied by d. So this one you would use it when you have so when you have the first term and you have the difference, so then you are able to find whatever nth term you need, depending on what that nth term is. You can substitute n for that value, or you can use this one. Could use this one when you know what your last term is of the sequence in the series. If you know what the last term is, this L represents the last term. If you have your A, which is the first term, and you know what the last term is, this is the simplest way to go. So we've already explained what L is. So right now we are going to quickly go into a question, and just a basic question of how to use this. So this question that we have here says, find the formula for the nth term of the arithmetic sequence below. So we know what the formula for the nth term is, right? So the formula for the nth term, as we have seen on the previous notes, is given by t n equal to a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d, right? But now we want to find the nth term formula for this given sequence. So if you look at this sequence, you will notice that the difference here, the common difference here is actually, if you can just look at, let me take another color, the difference between these two is 6, and the difference between these two terms as well is 6. So to find our formula for the nth term of this arithmetic sequence, we would get Tn equal to a, our a is given by 4 here, plus n minus 1 multiplied by e, which is given by 6. So you can just try to beautify this, make it equal to 4 plus 6 into n minus 1. We can continue to reduce this to 4 plus if you multiply out the brackets, you get 6n minus 6. So this would give you, you'll have 4 minus 6, which would give you negative 2. So you can write it as 6n minus 2. So this is basically uh, your formula for the nth term of this arithmetic sequence. I would maybe add on to say, maybe to just use the space that is still here, I can still add on here and say, using what we saw on the previous on the notes. Maybe if I can go back to this note, to these notes, we had Tn, the formula for Tn. We had the formula for the sum of n terms. So we could just say, let me say, for example, I asked you to find maybe the what's this? The 30th term. If I ask you to find what's happening to my pen now? If I ask you to find the 30th term, how would you go about doing this? So how we would do this is, already we have our Tn here on the left. So we just have T and replace the n with 30. This would be equal to 6 into 30 minus 2, which would give us, if you multiply 6 by 30, that's 180. From correct, yeah, that should be 180 minus 2 equal to, this would be 178. So this would be the 30th term of this given arithmetic sequence. Alternatively, I would ask you a question and say, maybe what would be the sum of the first 30 terms? So the sum of the first 30 terms, so the sum of the first 30 terms, so this is the sum of the first 30 terms would be given by the formula that we saw in the notes that I shared at the beginning of this lecture. So that would be S30, right? I'm just substituting from the formula already. These formulas, you find them on the formula sheet on your question paper normally. This would be S30 equal to 30 divided by 2, and we'll have the outer brackets. I'll just use square brackets, and then we have 2 multiplied by our 4, which is the first term, plus 30 minus 1 multiplied by 6. Close the brackets. So if you plug in this into your calculator, this would give you, this is 15, this is 8, this is 29, 29 times 6, plus 8, then multiplied by 15 outside the bracket. That would give us 2730. So you can just check this on your calculator to confirm if that is true. So thank you for watching. Let me know how you found these in the comments. So this is just a basic introduction into arithmetic sequences. So I will upload part 2 of the lecture where we'll go through an interesting question. Bye.